I hate my job. I get up, I come to work, I sit in my office, I go through the motions, same thing, day after day after day, nothing changes. I come home, I sit on the couch, I binge Netflix for a couple hours, I go to bed and I get up and do it again. You know what I've noticed? My weekends are the same way. I just don't care. It's I'm not motivated to do anything. I had this conversation with somebody a couple of weeks ago. Matter of fact, their supervisor had asked me to meet with them simply because they could see this person was just going through the motions and they were concerned. And as we talked about it, what we discovered was this person had stopped living. They had gotten into a routine and they allowed that routine to become a rut. And because of that, they were experiencing burnout. They were just tired all the time. And so as we talked about it, we started to discuss, well, what are you doing? And basically, what I just played for you is what they did. Nothing. They did the same thing over and over again. And what we realized in the course of that conversation was they were burned out. They had nothing to look forward to. They were just going through the motions of life. We have to make a change when we find ourselves doing that. So we started to write down a list of things that we could change, small things, to create a sense of excitement, to create a sense of change and something new and fresh. And so we started off with little things like change where you're working, maybe find a different office to work in. I have someone here at my office that periodically during the week, she will take her laptop and she will go outside and she sits down outside in the sun and gets a little sunshine and she continues to do her work. And so we started to write down a list of little things that they could have done. Find a place outside to work, or like I said, find a different office space to work in. We have a group here that every 10 o'clock, every day at 10 o'clock, and every day at 2 o'clock, there's 7 of them. They go outside and they walk around the building a couple of times. Where we are, they're able to do that. Find something like that to do. Get a little exercise during the day, changing the environment, changing your blood flow, breathing, do some yoga in your office, or go outside and stretch for just a few minutes. Little things like that can help you keep a better routine and prevent the burnout. When you go home, do something different. Don't just come inside, sit down on the couch and binge Netflix for a couple of hours. Meet a new neighbor, walk through the community. When was the last time you went to the zoo? If you have one, go to a local park and walk around there. Find little things and make changes. As you start making changes in these small ways, you'll start discovering other ways that you can make changes as well. One of the things that this person and I did was we sat down and wrote down a list. And in that list, it was things that I used to do that I haven't done in a while. And I challenged this person to find something on that list and set a goal every week. I'm going to do one of these things on the list. We also talked about finding a friend to get involved and do it as well, an accountability partner to go visit the beach together. They would walk because this was a Gulf Coast person. They could go out and walk on the beach together. It's something that this person used to do, hadn't done in a while. So I'm going to challenge you. Are you getting into a rut? Is that routine becoming so common that we're starting to dig that little rut? Are you starting to feel a little bit of burnout? Then make a list. Write down some of the things that I used to do that I haven't done in a while. Something I want to explore, some place I want to go, something that I've heard about that I want to experience. Find an accountability partner to do this with you. Make a decision to change from your routine to something different. And then after you make that decision, act on it. Because if you don't act on it, then you're still in that routine. And that routine becomes a rut. And then you find out one day, I'm just burned out. Make a small change.